Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. Today we are starting another What I Read in a Week. I just wrapped up my one from last week this morning. I finished another book, so I wanted to include that in that one. So today we are going to be kind of picking out what I want to read this week. I am in such a fantasy fun mood, so I have I have 5 books sitting in front of me right now that I am debating against. I want to start one right now, I just don't know which one. I think I'm very much between 2 right now. Also trying to complete my year reading goal of 100 books this month in August. It is August 25th. I have 3 more books I need to finish before I hit the 100 books for the year, so I'm trying to get that done before August ends because I just feel like that'll be a little bit of a fun challenge. So let's go through the books that I'm thinking about picking up. We have Blown Cry's Moon, we have Spells for Forgetting, we have Finley Donovan is Killing It, Kingdom of the Cursed, and then Wishing Game, which is kind of a little bit of a random one. I don't know if I'm going to get to this one this week, but Blood and Honey, which I would love to get to as well. But the books that I'm choosing for right now between are going to be Blown Cry's Moon and Spells for Forgetting. I'm between these two. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Spells for Forgetting because I know that this is just a standalone. There is no series to it, but I feel like this is going to be really fun. I'm going to start Spells for Forgetting. I don't really know anything about this. I read the synopsis in Barnes & Noble when I bought it, and it seems like it's going to be a little bit eerie, a little creepy, but also have maybe a little bit of romance and magic in it. Yeah, an ancestral magic, an unsolved murder, and a second chance at true love. So we'll see. I just finished The Assistant to the Villain, which is why I don't want to pick up Finley Donovan is Killing It, because Assistant to the Villain was super fun, it's super silly, it's just a goofy fun time, and I think that Finley Donovan is going to be maybe a little bit similar to that, where it's not as so serious, and I just want to have something to space between those 2 books, so I think I'm going to go with this one, because I feel like it may be a little bit harder, not harder, but maybe have more depth. So I'm going to start reading this one, and we will see how far I get. It is Sunday, so I'm planning on doing a readathon on Tuesday, hopefully to finish out with my reading goal for the year. But right now, Edge and I just played Minecraft for like 3 hours, so now I'm gonna read. I'm gonna go ahead, get to reading. I will update you guys once I have some thoughts on this book. It is the next morning. I'm getting ready to head out to work, but so I'm looking a little crazy. But I wanted to update you guys. I did read a little bit of Spells for Forgetting. I think I'm on page like 90 now. I don't know for sure because I haven't looked at it this morning. It's already really interesting. It's definitely giving murder mystery. I'm interested to see where the magic comes in. I think I'm like almost at the part where that like starts happening. Yesterday was fun. We played volleyball, we had dinner, and now today I'm just going to go to work and then come home, do some schoolwork, and then just read tonight and chill. So there's the plan. I've got to get going, so I'm not late. Exciting stuff is happening. I'm hoping to finish Spells for Forgetting by like maybe Tuesday morning or tonight, honestly. I'm gonna do a readathon tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So that'll be its own little separate video. Just because I think those videos are really fun to film and fun to edit and they're just fast. So anywho, I'm gonna go to work. I will be back. I'll update you guys more on my thoughts for Spells for Forgetting when I get home, just so I can talk a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll see you after I get off. Hello friends. I am home from work. I've been home for quite a little bit of time. And I've just been doing some schoolwork, and I finished the book that I'm reading. And I also started a new one. So we are really doing well. I'm just submitting something. So it's about to start storming outside. I'm about to start editing my reading vlog from last week. Oh my Lanta, kind of scary. But before I get too into that, I did want to update you guys on Spells for Forgetting because I read this so fast. I could not put this down. I was so entertained and interested and compelled by the story. It's very like haunted, creepy, mysterious vibes, but put into like a murder mystery, like an unsolved murder with witches and magic and spells, and also throw in a second chance romance in here. It was just really good. I really love Adrienne Young's writing. I think she has such a great, beautiful style. So I really enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna go with a 4 or 4.5 for this one. I'm gonna sit on it for a little bit. Definitely a 4, but might bump it up to a 4.5. I just genuinely had a great time. I think that the different point of views was done really well. I think that the way that the story unraveled and how the truth came out was very interesting and very well done. So those are my thoughts on this book. I definitely would recommend picking this up kind of in the fall time. It gives kind of like eerie, it was just really good. And I really enjoyed it. So now that this is done, I did pick up another book. I picked up Finlay Donovan is Killing It, and I am now on page 88, chapter 12. And it's already super funny and interesting, and I just think this is gonna be like Assistant to the Villain, like a silly, goofy, fun time, which I read last week. So I wanted to put something in the middle. This was definitely had more depth, obviously, and had a lot more going on in the story. This is just definitely going to be a funny, silly, goofy time. So I am excited to read this one. I think it's going to be a really fast read. I'm already on page 88, so that does line up to be pretty quick. I am doing a readathon tomorrow, so I'll probably finish Finlay Donovan maybe possibly tonight if I'm feeling crazy. We might play Minecraft later, so I don't know if that's definitely gonna happen, but I am gonna read a pretty chunk of it tonight. And tomorrow I'm doing my readathon, which I will film separately, so I might not do any reading updates tomorrow during the day. I'll just focus on my readathon, and then I'll give you guys a little bit of a reading wrap up on anything that I finish and start tomorrow. So those are the vibes. I am going to quickly edit this reading vlog and schedule it to go up. We'll see what I get up to. I'm gonna enjoy this weather and chill. So I'll probably update you guys a little bit later tonight. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how much farther I get into Finlay Donovan is Killing It, and I'll probably tell you guys a little bit more about it. Essentially, this is following Finlay Donovan, and she is a author, but she is struggling right now. Her husband left her. Well, they got a divorce. She has 2 kids. She's trying to write this novel. She's also trying to take care of the kids and trying to, get her life together. But she is in a meeting with, I think, her publisher or some sort of connection to her writing, her agent or anything. So they're in Panera, and this woman is overhearing their conversation. She is a murder mystery author / romance. So she's currently writing about a murder and trying to whatever, blah blah blah. Female next to them overhears this and slips her a note basically asking her to kill her husband because he's a bad man, and she thinks that Finlay is a hired hit woman. So that's where it's going so far. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just funny. Definitely very minimum thoughts, just a good time. So I'm gonna continue reading this, edit my video, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Hello friends, it's the next morning. I slept awful last night, so I was able to read quite a chunk of Finlay Donovan is Killing It. I didn't start reading it until 12 a.m., but I did get to page 255, and I'm about to actually start my readathon. But I wanted to give you guys the first little update and talk about this book a little bit before I get into that. This is funny. I'm having a good time with it. It's entertaining. It's nothing amazing, but it's fun, chill time. but I don't know what I'm gonna read today. I really would like to finish 3 books today. I think it's definitely possible since I'm almost done with this one. But yeah, those are the plans. I'm probably not gonna chit chat too much with you guys today, but I will give you guys a readathon wrap up in the morning tomorrow. Hello friends, I am officially home from work and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I actually was able to finish Kingdom of the Cursed. Oh, Andy Rue's home. I finished Kingdom of the Cursed and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. I definitely enjoyed this one a lot more than the first. I do want to say that it does not feel like it's young adult anymore. This whole book had so much like tension, but like it was like not explicit, but definitely open. I don't know how to. It was a bit spicy, but like nothing actually ever happened. It was really good. I really enjoyed this. Wrath was in this so much more than the first one, and I think I just really liked the plot and the part where she was at with this journey. It's a continuation of the first one, but she is in she's in hell in this one, and I'm really liking it. I immediately, once I finished this, picked up the next one, so I'm on page 35 of Kingdom of the Feared, and I'm very excited to finish up this series, but I'm glad I got to finish this. I came home, did a school assignment, made a coffee, and now I'm about to sit and do a little bit of editing. I'm going to try and edit my readathon from yesterday and my September TBR video that I filmed yesterday. Oh, I also have to tell you guys about the books that I read yesterday. We'll do a quick little chit chat about what I read. Okay, so I was able to finish 2 books yesterday and I got halfway through Kingdom of the Cursed. I got to like page 250 or something and finished the rest of it today. So, I finished these 2 books. I was reading Finley Donovan is Killing It. I think I started this on Monday. Yeah, I started this on Monday and finished it Tuesday morning. Really enjoyed this. I also gave it a 4 stars. This was just so fun and silly and goofy. If you want more of my in-depth thoughts and opinions, I think that'll be in the readathon. So, read this, loved it. And then I picked up Twice Shy, which was totally random. This was not a book that I had intended to read, but it was super short, so I decided to pick it up, and I did not like it. I ended up rating this one a 2.5, and I did include my thoughts in the readathon, which probably was up before this vlog, so if you want to know more about these 2 books, my mini readathon should be up, so you guys can watch. But yeah, I did complete 2 more books. I think that's 3 books so far this week. I'm gonna edit those videos, and then I'll come back to you guys maybe with a little bit more of an update on Kingdom of the Feared. I'm only 35 pages in, but I'm definitely really enjoying it, and I'm so excited to finish that series. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go do some things that need to get done. So. Hello friends, it's the next day. I didn't update you guys at all last night, but I ended up editing and scheduling to upload 2 videos. My September TBR and my mini readathon that I did this week. So that's really fun and exciting. I have a reading vlog going up today. I do have a school assignment that I need to check on today, but it shouldn't be too difficult. I did not read any more Kingdom of the Feared, but I am really excited to continue reading this today. I have to do something at work where I'll be able to read on my Kindle and the audio, so I've been loving doing that recently. I'm very excited to get through this one. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm really interested. It's already off to a pretty crazy start, and I love that I'm seeing Wrath. I really like Wrath, and I really like Amelia's character now. I didn't love her in the first book, but the second book, really good. And then this one, I'm really excited to see more of her and like more of her character growth and strength come out, so very excited for this. I did place a Jellycat order. This is from my friend Princeton. He got, well, we did it together to save on shipping, but he got this cute little peanut keychain. So adorable. I'm gonna bring that for him tomorrow. But I got I got the deviled egg. I have been wanting this for so long. I love deviled eggs and I just think that this one's so cute. It was so hard to find and then it was finally put back in stock on Jellycat. And then down here, I got these little cherries. They're literally adorable. So right now, they're just sitting on my bookcase in my bedroom. I'll probably move them out into the living room, but for right now they're gonna sit here because I do have to go to work pretty soon here. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Tonight we don't have any plans. Again, I'm just gonna do my school assignment, or at least start it, and then probably start editing this vlog, and then I'm gonna be reading all night, probably watch Pretty Little Liars, make dinner. Hello vlog, long time no talk. It is Friday. I didn't talk to you guys at all yesterday, but I do have some reading updates. I actually finished Kingdom of the Feared on Wednesday? No, I finished it last night. I think I may have gotten a couple of clips, but I finished this, gave it a 4 stars, really enjoyed it. I could not put it down. I just wanted to read this book. And it was just so fun. I'm not going to say too much about it since this is the final book in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, but I would definitely recommend picking it up. And even if you don't love the first one, definitely continue with the series, because I didn't love the first one. I think I gave it a 3 stars, but the second one and this one were both so good. I really enjoyed them. The plot and the storyline in this one and the second book were just so good, and then the spice was actually done really well. The tension was insane. It was so good. Definitely think that this would be more new adult than young adult though, but then again, I don't really know what qualifies a book as young adult. I don't think that this does. If I'm not mistaken, there was cursing and very much it was open for sure, but I really enjoyed it and I had such a great time. It was so fun and I genuinely just had the best time reading it and didn't want to put it down. So, and then last night I actually couldn't sleep again. I had this issue on Monday night and I was up until 2 a.m. and that happened again last night. So at 11:30 I was just sick and tired of it. We literally went to bed at 8:30 and I could not fall asleep. So I was sick and tired of tossing and turning. By 11:30 I literally got up and I was like, okay, I'm just going to start a book and I'm just gonna read, because that usually gets me to calm down and not think of anything except for just what I'm reading. So I actually picked up The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, and at the start, the first 30 pages, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be a book for me. I don't know if I'm enjoying this, and I'm loving this book. It is, sorry, I'm literally watching this dog meet this cat and it's actually so cute. I am really enjoying this book. I am really liking the characters. I love how it's written. The vibes of this book are so good, and it's definitely a slow burn. I am about 275 pages in and they have they've just started showing that they care about each other, and I'm eating it up. So essentially, if you don't know, Mariana Zapata is the queen of slow burns. This is my first Mariana Zapata book, and it's definitely not going to be my last because I'm absolutely loving this story. This is following Vanessa and Aiden. Aiden is a super big football player. He is grumpy, he is closed off, he is to himself, he comes off rude and bossy, but Vanessa was hired as his assistant and she had been working for him for 2 years, and she eventually was like, okay, I'm tired of this, I want to start my own business, blah blah blah. So she quits, she walks out, she leaves, and he literally comes back to her apartment and is like, please come back, I want to work with you, you're the best assistant, blah blah blah. And then something comes up, and I don't want to say that exactly what it is because, okay, yeah, I'm not going to say what happens, but he goes there and there's like kind of a predicament he's in, and she is the only person that he wants to help. Well, she's the only person he wants to help him, I guess. And it is just giving great vibes. It is like touch or you die vibes, essentially, and like super protective and like silently caring. Like actions are speaking a lot louder than words. And I just got to a scene in this book. It's like an elevator scene, and I love this man. And in the first like beginning, I was like, oh my god, this guy is so awful. Why do people love this book? I'm seeing it now. I am seeing it now, so if you've read this and you loved it, I'm picking it up. But I'm gonna read for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna make dinner and watch Pretty Little Liars, if I had to guess. So hopefully tonight I can sleep, but if not, at least I know I have a really good book on the lineup. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'm gonna go chill and relax. I will definitely give you guys my thoughts on this book the farther I get in, but just know I'm obsessed with it, and I really am liking the female main character. She has such great characteristics and a personality, and just really good to be in her head. I'm absolutely loving her as a character, so I'm excited to see the two of them finally get together eventually. I've heard that it's like not until the last like couple of chapters, but I'm really excited. The things he's calling her, I'm just like, oh, just too good. Hello friends, it is the next day and I have some book updates for you as well as a little mini haul, but I'm first going to start with the books that I just started reading today, because I did finish The Wall of Winnipeg and Me last night, and I am going to ramble about that book. Now I'm going to sit and ramble. Starting off with the two books that I started today. I started reading a novel love story. I'm on page 32, and I originally was listening to this on audio, didn't like the narrator, like I did like the first chapter of the audiobook, and decided that that's not the move, so I'm reading this one physically while I was at work. I started it, and I can see, hopefully, that this is going to be a really cute book. I love Ashley Poston's other two books, so I'm really hoping I have the same experience with this one. I needed an audiobook to read at work, so I did start Apprentice to the Villain, and I just had such a good time with Assistant to the Villain that I thought, why not pick this one up? I think it's going to be just such a fun little book. I am on page 89, almost done with chapter 20. Needless to say, I'm having a fun, silly, goofy time with this book again. I just think that these are so entertaining and silly and so mindless. There are more point of views in this book, which I actually am enjoying. Started right where Assistant to the Villain left off, so obviously I'm having a great time. Assistant to the Villain left out on a cliffhanger for sure, and I know that there's another one of these coming out, so I don't know when, but I'm excited to be reading this one. Today is Saturday, but we have plans tonight to go to Andrew's parents' house for dinner. But yeah, those are the current reads. I also got a couple of books in the mail today, so I decided why not share. I actually picked up Chain Gang All-Stars because my brother-in-law recommended it to me, and I was gonna get it on my Kindle, but I feel like if I have the physical copy, I'm going to be more inclined to read it. So I'm hoping to pick this up next week. I had a gift card for Target, so I got A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. And then I got the second book in the Finley Donovan series. This is Finley Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. And then last but not least, we are going to be talking about The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. And oh my gosh, I was not expecting to enjoy this book as much as I did. I am giving this book a 5 stars because I was eating it up. I literally pretty much read it in one day, and I am so happy I did. I will say, I think I already mentioned this, but at the start, like the first like 30-ish pages, I was like, how in the world am I going to like this man? Because he was so grumpy, pretty rude and bossy at the start, but he really truly makes up for it the farther you get into this book. It is 100% a slow burn. You do not get any like spice or like anything into like the very last chapter, and it's good. When you get there, it's great. But I absolutely loved the storyline. I loved the depth that the characters had. I think they both had so many good characteristics, and I love how Aiden was very like quiet, closed off, but like was also very protective and wanted the best for Vanessa. And I loved Vanessa's character. I thought that she was so strong-willed and she was very admirable. Like, she kept saying that he was admirable in the book, but I was like, girl, it's you. But I really, really, really enjoyed this. I loved the romance. I think it was done so well. And I love that in this book, you got their emotional and personal connection before any sort of physical connection. It was so good, and I'm so excited to pick up more by Mariana Zapata. I think she's probably going to be an auto-buy author for me now, which is literally amazing. I have 3 of her books. This is the first one I've read. I have All Rose Lead Here, and I have Colty, so I am looking forward to picking those up. I do want to space them out. I don't want to go on like a Mariana Zapata bender, but I am really excited to get to those. Those are my updates. Sorry if the lighting is terrible. Andrew and I are going to head out to go to dinner, and I probably will update you guys tomorrow morning, and it will be the last day of the vlog tomorrow, so I don't know if we're going to finish another book, but we'll see. Hello friends, it is Sunday, so it is the last day of this vlog, and I wanted to come on to end it and talk about Apprentice to the Villain. I don't know why that was so difficult for me, but I just finished this literally like a minute ago, and I had fun with it. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I didn't enjoy this one as much. Well, actually, I don't know, maybe I did. Maybe it is a 4 stars. These are just so fun. They're funny, they're fast. Well, this one was fast. This one was a lot faster paced than the first one. This one, like, the plot of it kept going, like, didn't drag on throughout the middle. I do think it was just, like, a shorter book in general, but I had a lot of fun. I really liked the amount of character point of views we got in this. I thought that was interesting. I really liked the different, like, the new characters that I wasn't expecting to come back in this story, which was really exciting. I also really enjoyed the journey on this one, and I really liked Evie's character. I feel like her development and her growth in the story, and like her becoming more of like a villain and not so much like not like a pushover, but like, I don't know, I really liked her character in this one. I loved how much more we got of the villain in this, and I loved his point of view, and I really liked their romance. It's still like, they're still like not fully together, but they both know that they like each other, so that's really fun. I'm excited to see what the third one's going to be about, because this did obviously end off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. There's still some questions, there's still some plot holes, but I think it's all just a really fun time. So I think I am going to settle on a 4-star for this. They're just such fun books. They're nothing like no thoughts, really. Like 0 thoughts, just fun, which is something that I've been really enjoying recently. So I had a lot of fun with this. Happy it's on my now finished shelf. This morning I just woke up, did a school assignment, and I randomly went to Barnes & Noble just for a little bit to see if they put out Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, but they did not. So that is it. It is September 1st and I am about to start my next what I read in a week. So if you want to see what these books are and see me possibly read them, definitely be on the lookout for that. But that is going to be it for this video. I was going to do a full wrap up of the books I read this week, but I simply just don't want to get them all out, so we won't be doing that. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Toodaloo!